What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James Lee, as always, and I will be doing your ripping. What up, ladies and gents? It's whatever night. It's Wednesday. We're live. We're ready. All that good stuff. Sorry, no live fill tonight. I had a little family thing that kept me from being here on time to be able to do that live fill. So I do apologize to all who are wondering about that. So no live fill tonight. So yeah, apologies for that. And then there's another little snafu as well, which I was, I don't even know what this one is, but I was getting all the cases ready, getting them. Yes. Hey, what up, Michael? And yes, Alvin. I know it sucks when I don't do live fill, right? And for some reason I cannot find. I know I have one somewhere. I just can't find it. Save the life of me. The jumbo leaf metal draft case. I have 5 hobby cases sitting in there. Leaf metal, or the jumbo case should be sitting there as well. And I overturned every single case in the storage room, and it is not there. So, the leaf metal draft jumbo case, it might be in the storage unit, but I never took it over there. So I don't know why it'd be over there. So that's gonna have to get postponed until tomorrow. I do know where one's at locally. If I can't find mine, it's somewhere here. I can't find it though. It was here before I left on vacation, which is anyways. I do mean that, Christopher. Yeah, I do mean no dollar start stuff. I usually start those at about 10.50 or whatever it is, and do one of those at the beginning. So none of that dollar start. No, none of the dollar start stuff. We're gonna do all the pre-solds except for the leaf metal jumbo draft full jumbo case. It vanished in thin air, so I have no idea. It's not here. Should be here. It's not here. So I'll send out messages of that in between breaks as I was getting all the cases ready for tonight's streams. I couldn't find it. We have all the other ones. Random might fill tonight, yeah. If the random fills tonight, we'll definitely have that. Let me get one of those pinned. So anyways. That's what I'm wondering, Michael. I don't know. I'll have to go see, but I would figure somebody would have told him, but when he broke that, might not have been a lot of people alive. I haven't heard. And if it was supposed to be a hobby and it was a jumbo, I feel like somebody would have noticed, but maybe not. That's the only thing I can think of right now is that that's the case, and so that's the only thing I can think of that might have happened. So that's whatever. I do know where one is at locally here. Actually, owner of a hobby shop was trying to sell me one the other day. Messaged me and said, "Hey, you interested in this?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, I got enough of that. I'm trying to get through, so I'm good." So I know that he said he had 4 hobby cases and 3 jumbo cases. So I know he's got one locally here, so I can at the very least go get one and break it tomorrow. So no big deal on that. Just other than that, we have to, run that one tomorrow instead. But I did pin another one of those random teams breaks. I think there's about 12, 13 of those left, so that could fill. And if that does, we will absolutely break that. So let's go. But I am very perplexed about that leaf metal jumbo case. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me, Michael, is that there was an accidentally jumbo case broke. But I don't think he would have done that. So I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I'm crazy and maybe I thought I had a jumbo here and they were all hobby cases, and so maybe it's my fault at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We'll have a hobby case. We will. I'll find that one or get one, and we'll have it tomorrow night for you guys. So again, apologies. I'll send out a message on that jumbo hobby. I'm just making all these random team breaks purchasable right now. I also do have the Diamondbacks available for this break, so I'm going to start those real quick. Diamondbacks are available for this break. Here is that. Actually, I'm going to pin that one real quick. Let's get that sold. I also have the Monet Davis spot, whatever on that. But the Diamondbacks are available for this break, so I'm going to go ahead and start them right now. They are biddable right now. The Diamondbacks for this third case of Donruss Elite. So that's, and then the Monet Davis spot, which we're going to start out at $1 or 99 cents rather. So anyway, yeah. Again, apologies on that, but no need to beat dead horse more than I already have on that. We'll just run that one tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. Just the Monet Davis spot, Alvin, that I know of. I didn't get into the office until late dealing with that family deal, but shoot. Dave, here, Dave, I can get you the link to eBay, but the only thing that was available was the Diamondbacks, and they already sold. Hold on, I can get you that link here, though. I do have the Monet Davis spot if you're interested in that, Dave. I'll wait. There's the link for that eBay stream. So the Monet Davis spot is up as well. We're going to do that one next. Other than that, we will get you going. And Christopher, you got the Diamondbacks in this one. Well, I guess. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Monet Davis is up. That's just, again, for the Monet Davis autos. And after that, we will read a list and get going. All right, so we got 7164, 2026 Donruss Elite, third case. Diamondbacks, Robert H. The Braves, David B. Orioles, David B. Red Sox, Carlton S. Cubs, Jeffrey K. White Sox as well. The Reds, Jefferson O. Guardians, Brett W. Rockies, Brett R. Tigers, Chris W. The Astros, Brett W. Royals, Carlton S. Angels, Brett W. The Dodgers, Jefferson O. Marlins, Brett W. Brewers, Michael R. The Twins, Brett W. Mets, David B. The Yankees, William M. A's, Carlton S. Phillies, Brett W. Pirates, Randall C. Padres, Robert H. The Giants, Brett W. Mariners, William M. Cardinals, Kyle S. Rays, Brett W. Rangers, William M. Blue Jays, Michael R. And the Nats, Brett W. With the Monet Davis spot going out to Chris/Robert H. All right. If that phone rings again, I probably do need to answer it. All right, here we go. Well, we just pulled we pulled the kaboom out of or we pulled a kaboom. We pulled the Aaron Judge kaboom out of the first third of this case, but we have had multiple cases with multiple kabooms. So we have had a case with 3 kabooms. All right, so that's all of those. Now we just have the random team spots available. If anybody's interested, that random team break does come with 1 Topps Chrome Hobby, 2 Topps Chrome Megas, 2 Topps Chrome Value Boxes, a signed mini helmet, 4 signed baseballs, 2 signed jerseys, and a signed bat. $65 a spot. Random team spot. Random team stuff. Just over half of that filled. We can fill the other half throughout the evening. We will break that as well. I'd say double it up on a kaboom would be a very, very positive thing. Yes, you are. Absolutely, Chris. Yes, that is correct. The 2 you just won are for this break right here. All right. We've got it. Eli Willits on the orange spellbound to 275. That is the Ellen Willits. And it's at 275. Can't spell Willits without the L. And a sweet black. I love these blacks, man. Those blacks look so good. Hold on. Why are all these backwards? That's pretty low. There we go. That is a Cade Bodine going on the Orioles. That's going to be out of 25. And a Miggy Cabrera on the orange going out to the Tigers. Followed by a Ken Griffey on the Dominators that is going out the Reds. And Eli Willits on the orange spellbound. That is the L. One of the L's in Willits. You got both of the L's in Willits. It's actually the same L. That's out of 275. It's actually the same L. So you got 149, 152, almost sequentially numbered. And the two L's would have different images. So there is two different L's in there. Again, one of the L's would have a different image on it, signifying two different L's. If you didn't know that, now you do. And we got Sweet Sparky Lyle going off the Yankees. That is a orange genre. So that's going to be out of 149. We got a Cade Anderson on the orange going out to the Mariners. Followed by Anthony on the spellbound A. And a Jonah Tong on the aspirations. That is going to be out of 98. As that is numbered to the reverse of the player's jersey number. His jersey number must be 2 because that's numbered to 98. Trey Savage on the Dominators. And a Pedro Martinez on the orange. That's going out the Red Sox. And a blue Joshua Gonzalez. That's going to be out of 199 going out the Giants. And a Tatsuyama Mai on the neon green to 99 to the Astros. And a sweet Eli Willits pen pals. That is the horizontal pen pals. There is vertical and horizontal pen pals. That one happens to be the horizontal one. Those are on card as well, and that's going out the Nats. Pretty badass there. There's a Roman Anthony on the spellbound O going out the Red Sox. And a Tyler Bremner on the orange going out the Angels. The rescheduled leaf, I would like to just have Nick break it, to be honest with you. So I might just have Nick break it at the end of his breaks. That way I can do a live fill tomorrow before mine. I'll decide here and send out a message, Michael. Again, apologies on that. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm an idiot. Right? Well, don't answer that. Don't answer that question. Nobody, you guys do not have the right to answer that question. If I'm the idiot and thought that I had a jumbo, because I would tell, you know, I took note of everything I had in stock and everything that was coming, everything that we had before I went on vacation, so I could tell Nick what to list. Whatever. Pretty plain and simple. So if I made a mistake, which is actually probably more, that's probably more of a likelier happening than him breaking a jumbo case when it was supposed to be a hobby case. So I mean, it's probably my fault at the end of the day, or it's in a really good hiding spot. That is a blue to 199 on the George Brett. Yeah, it's a real repetitive product. I haven't even broken any of it yet. I was actually looking forward to breaking some of it tonight. There's a prospect yearbook, orange to 149, Brendan Summerhill. And we got an Eduardo Tate on the orange going out the Twins. We have a Tyler Bremner on the full throttle. That's going to be out of 199. Skeens on the Spellbound S. Followed by a Hideki Matsui. That is going out the Yanks. That is a black to 25. Orange Bobby Witt going out to the Royals. Followed by Josh Hammond on the orange going out to the Royals. And a Nomar Garciaparra on the neon green career best. That's going out to the Red Sox. That's going to be out of 99. And I guess that's his thing when he on release days of a new hockey set. He breaks in a hockey helmet. Apparently, Brad. There is a Trevor Hoffman on the neon green to 99 going out the Padres. And we got a Reggie Jackson on the black. That's bookend number 25 of 25 going out the A's. Bradley, I have to look, see if you were involved in that. I don't know. Did you just join? Did you hear that I got to reschedule the Leaf Metal Jumbo full case tonight till tomorrow? Because either I misplaced a case, one got broke. That was a jumbo that was supposed to be a hobby, or I just effed up before I went on vacation and made a mistake on my list telling me what I had in stock. One of those things. So anyways, that does suck. There's a Mickey Lulich. That's going. That's a genre graph. So that's going to be going out the Tigers. Base genre graphs there. Good looking Back to the Futures right there. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. So I just, unless it's high, I'm still perplexed on that. Because I definitely took, I mean, it had to be my fault. It has to be my fault. It has to be my fault. Sadly. I had to have just missed. See, what the problem is I got 5 hobby cases sitting there. And I had 1 jumbo case left. And so if I made a mistake on my list, I checked my list that I was going off of when I was telling Nick my list when I was on vacation. And it does have 5 hobby cases and 1 jumbo case. Right? But there's still 5 hobby cases. Oh, there's still 5 hobby cases there. It's definitely my fault. We're just going to blame it on me. It's 100% my fault. Pull a Trump plane Biden. There are a lot of things that are his fault. Ripping for fun. A lot of things that are his fault. I don't think this is one of them. But yeah, we can blame him. Goddamn Sleepy Joe. The fuck, man. Oh, did you? There is a Billy Carlson on the purple 49 going off the White Sox. Oh, Fort. And we got Brady Abel in the prospect yearbook auto. And there's Jim Thome on the blue to 199. And we got Alex Freeland go off Dodgers on the orange. Followed by a Ryan Sloan on the blue to 199 going out to the Mariners. Laura, no, that has not filled out yet. That random team break has not filled out yet. So if it does, we will break it tonight. There's JoJo going out the Blue Jays. It's out of 50. Nice, JoJo. That is the status. So those are numbered to the player's jersey number. Alan Trammell on the orange going on the Tigers. Orange Hagen Smith of the White Sox. And Sweet Chase the Louder on the Aspirations. That's going to be out of 78 for the Guardians. And we got a Full Throttle Cam Caminiti. That is a neon green out of 99. And an Ike Irish on the blue to 199 going out the Orioles. We got a Dave Winfield on the orange going out the Padres. And Ethan Holiday on the blue Spellbound. That is the Owen Holiday out of 199. And a sweet Jamie Arnold, your 11th overall pick in the 2025 draft for the A's. All right, one box left here. Kaboom or bust. You know, I haven't pulled a parallel Kaboom yet. Are there golds at 50 and the green 1/1s? That'd be pretty sweet. We got a Arjun Navala on the orange going out the Blue Jays. We got Nick Kurtz on the orange to the A's. And Eli Willits on the neon green Spellbound. That's going to be out of 99. Followed by a Bryce Matthews on the orange going out the Astros. And we got a Tate Southseen on the blue to 199. That's going out to the Braves. And we got a Cruz Schoolcraft on the Mixorama. That's going out to the Padres. Nice Mixorama there of Mr. Cruz Schoolcraft. By all accounts, I do not think I've pulled a Razzle Dazzle yet. Actually, I know I haven't. It's been all Mixoramas. That's a pretty good reply, Bradley. That's out of blue tea and Roman Anthony out of 199. I will do that. There's a Gavin Fine that's going to be going out to the Rangers on the Prospect Yearbook Auto Blue. It's out of 99. And Yarlin Susanna on the orange going out the Nets. And our final bits. We got a Rhett Lauder on the blue to 199 going out the Reds. It does have a dingy bottom left there, unfortunately, which we see a lot of in this set. We got a Ethan Holiday on the orange Spellbound. That is the high in Holiday. And we'll be out of 275. Spellbound Y and Holiday there as well. And how about Dylan Cruz? I'm not sure that I've pulled a Dylan Cruz redemption on this set yet, but there is one. That is a blue. That's going to be out of 99. Nice one there to the Nats. And Brett. Solid one there for you, bro. We got an orange Augustin Ramirez, the Marlins, and a Termarr Johnson, the Pirates, to end off that break. I know. Dude, it's been like, I don't know. I don't even know, man. It's been ridiculous, all the injuries Cubs pitching has suffered this year. It's crazy. We could fill a whole roster with how many pitchers we've gotten hurt this year. Ridiculous. Something like that. Something like that. All right, let me get the rest of these cleaned up, then we'll have a recap here. That was a lot of Willets there, right? A lot of Willets. Nats did good in that break, 100%. Move. All right. We got our oranges. These are going to be out of 279. We got a Ethan Holiday of the Rockies and Mr. Eli Willets on two of the same L's. That is 152 and 149 out of 275. Then we got our blues. Let me get them sorted here real quick. All these blues are going to be out of 199. We got Joseph Gonzalez to the Giants, followed by George Brett to the Royals, Brady Abel to the Brewers, Jim Tomei to the Phils, Ryan Sloan going out to the Mariners, a Tate Southerstein to the Braves, Ike Irish to the Orioles, a Rhett Lauder to the Reds, and our Spellbounds, we got a Roman Anthony to the Red Sox, Ethan Holiday to the Rockies, and a Tyler Bender going out the Angels. Excuse me. All right, Neon Greens, all out of 99. There is an Eli Willis to the Nats on the Spellbound tee, and a Full Throttle Cam Caminiti to the Braves, and a career best Nomar out of 99 going off the Red Sox. Then we got a Tatsuyama Mai and Trevor Hoffman. All right, we got some aspirations. We got Chase DeLauder to the Guardians. It's out of 78, and a Jonah Tong to the Mets out of 98. Then we got a status JoJo going out the Blue Jays. That's out of 50. We did get the Mixorama Cruz Schoolcraft out of the Padres. A purple Billy Carlson 49 going out the White Sox. And then three blacks. These are going to be out of 25. A Reggie Jackson to the A's. That is bookend 25 of 25. We got a Hideki Matsui to the Yankees and a Caden Bodine to the Orioles. Then our autos. Okay. We got a Brady Abel going out the Brewers, followed by Jamie Arnold of the A's. There's a Brendan Summerhill on the orange going out to the Rays. It's out of 149. A Gavin Fine out of 99. Poden didn't know it. That's a blue going out the Rangers. A Genre Grass Mickey Lulich going out to the Tigers. A Genre Grass orange Sparky Lyle going out the Yanks. It's out of 149. A redemption for a Dylan Cruz. Elite Signatures blue. That blue is going to be out of 99 going out the Nats. And an Eli Willits on the Pen Pals on card going out to the Nats as well. So very crazy. Good break for the Nats right there. It was a good series, Bradley, for sure. All right. Good break there. We got 2 Logofractor breaks coming up next. So sit tight. I shall return here in 10 minutes. We'll have the first of the 2 Logofractors. So grab yourself a random team break, a random team spot. We can fill if we can fill that out tonight. We will break it. There is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Looks like 13 spots left tonight. We can do it. Get yourself a spot. I'll be back in 10. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to your breaks. I'm James, as always, and I'll be doing the ripping. All right, people. Second break, we got some Logofractor. We're gonna end up breaking both of these. Alright, we got 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, 3 on this side, 4, 5, 6 on this side. Whatever I roll, we'll break. That is gonna be a 4. So, we're gonna break this side first. This side will go next in 7166. Oh, what am I doing, dude? Okay, what do we roll? We roll a 4. I'm an idiot. I'm used to half cases. It's been that kind of night. I'm sorry. We roll a 4. It would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing this quarter right here. Well, at least it was still, yeah, okay. And that quarter, I just took off the stack. Will go next in there. I'm like, wait a second. That doesn't seem right with Logofractor. No, they're only quarter cases. You guys about got. I about just pulled the nick. Are we gonna call that a nick if I run back to the video and he did break the jumbo case? I don't think he did. I think I miscounted. It's my fault for sure on that. What an idiot. What a dummy. All right, hold on a second here. We will grab that list off the printer real quick. Alright. We got 7165 2026 Logofractor corner case. We got Diamondbacks Chris K, Braves William H, Orioles David C, Red Sox Charles R, Cubs Chris K, White Sox Christopher P, Reds Chris K, Guardians as well, Rockies Michael R, Tigers Mark M, Astros Christopher S, the Royals William H, Angels Ronald R, Dodgers Carlton S, the Marlins Chris K, Brewers Jamie C, the Twins Colin R, Mets Chris K, Yankees Michael A, A's Daniel O, Phillies Robert W, Pirates Chris K, Padres Dave B, Giants Chris P, Mariners Colin G, Cardinals Chris K, the Rays Michael R, Rangers Chris K, Blue Jays Ronald R, and the Nets Chris K. Alright. Let's see something just nasty huge out of some logos tonight. Something crazy good. We got Augustin Ramirez going on the Marlins on the blue. That's out of 150. Andrew McCutcheon. Yeah, on that one, Cody Ponce. We got a Giancarlo Stanton on the Wrecking Crew logo. Followed by Eugenio Suarez as well. Do got an orange coming up. There's a nice Murakami, rather. And Peyton Tolley. Nice one there. The Red Sox on the orange Logofractor rookie. That's going to be out of 25. 15 up, 25 to be exact. And Connolly early on the Logofractor. With a Andrew McCutcheon green. That's out of 99 going out the Rangers. We got a CAG going on the Royals, followed by a Brandon Lau. And a Will Smith going on the Dodgers, followed by a Mackenzie Gore to the Rangers. Box number 1 down, we had a red, green. Or excuse me, I wish we had a red. Blue, green, and orange. And what's that? That's a pink. Jaron Duran on 250 going on the Red Sox. Zach Cole on the logo. Followed by Yusei Kikuchi. And Daniel Schneemann. There's a Tyler Soderstrom. Followed by JJ on the green Logofractor that's at 99 going out the Cardinals. That's a badass JJ, actually. Going out the Cardinals. Congrats on that one, Cardinals. We got a Roman Anthony on the 91, followed by a Brady to the Cubbies. A Sean Murphy to the Braves, and a Parker Messick rookie going off the Guardians. There's a Otto Lopez on the blue out of 150 going out the Marlins. Ryan Ritter on the Logofractor rookie. Followed by Jackson Cherry on the Wrecking Crew. Lindor on the logo. Andy Pajes and Bryson Stott. There is a Matt McLean on the pink. That's out of 250 going out the Reds. Got Cal Manzardo on the logo. Mookie and Jacob Wilson. Dodgers and A's, respectively. There's a Gleiber going out the Tigers and Jackson Merrill going out the Padres. All right, 2 boxes left. We need something big. We need some decent ink. We don't just need ink of any kind. We need some decent ink. Why does this chair? The chair's going to shit. The piston in the chair is going to shit. And an Ozzy on the green and 99. That is bookend number 99 and 99 going out the Braves. Got Gavin Williams on the logo. Followed by Bryce Harper to the Phils and a JT Realmuto to the Phils as well. There's a Schroeder to the Cubbies and a Grant Taylor rookie going out to the White Sox. There's an Eugenio Suarez on the purple to 75 going out the Reds. Got to talk to HR about the chair. You know what? I should drop. Nicely Savage. I should drop a comment in the comment box. I have a grievance. There's a Soto on the perspectives. Those look really sweet as Logofractors. Joe Tong rookie going out to the Mets. And well. I think that qualifies as an effing nuke. Holy shit. Yeah, I'd say that qualifies as a gosh darn nuke. Holy shit, that is a white Logofractor auto of Jacob Mizrachi to 30. Wow. It's a big boy card. I'm in the business of pulling big Miz's the last few nights. Pulled that black one yesterday. It wasn't an auto. But a white Logofractor to 30. That's nukey for sure. Get out of here, JJ. Green. My God, that is a Jamie C. going for the Brewers. That is an absolute nuke. Congratulations on that one with the Goldschmidt right behind. Oh, my. Yeah, he would approve of this card. He would definitely approve of this card. Yeah, right, Michael? That's That's a. See how I keep on getting right? And yeah, the piston's definitely screwed in this chair. How about that hit? That is absolutely nasty. Absolutely nasty. Wow, what a pull. What a pull. There's a Chase Midruth on the green to 99 going off the White Sox. Nice Shohei on the Wrecking Crew. Stephen Kwan on the logo. We got a Brett Beatty. There is a Carson Williams on the logo as well for the Rays. And what we got here? That's pretty nasty as well. That will do as well. MVP hopeful for the AL. Mr. Junior Caminero orange image variation going out to the Rays. And Michael, there you go. Yeah, that's right, Michael. I'm just doing some big boy things, right, for you. You join in on this. Is that you, Michael? I see. It's Michael R. But the wifey's making the list. Yes, sir. That's you. Good. That is an orange image variation. That's a pretty solid card there for you as well, sir. Absolutely. Absolute nukes. Murakami Future Stars logo. There's Jason Lauder rookie logo. We got Jordan Beck and a Jaywalk as well. What a break that turned out to be. I was like, yeah, we need something good in the last two boxes, man. Last two boxes absolutely paid. Craziness. Well, let's get a recap going here. We got some pinks. These pinks are out of 250. We got Matt McLain of the Reds and Jaron Duran of the Red Sox. And some blues. These are out of 150. We got Otto Lopez of the Marlins and Augustin Ramirez of the Marlins as well. We do got some greens. These greens are out of 99. We got Chase Midruth going out to the White Sox. It's out of 99. And a Ozzie Albies, that is bookend number 99 to the Braves. Andrew McCutchen to the Rangers, and a badass JJ going out to the Cardinals as well. Then we got a purple Eugenio Suarez out of 75 going out the Reds. A really nice orange Peyton Tolley to 25 going out the Red Sox. The nasty image variation orange of Junior Cammy to the Rays. That's going to be out of 25. That is a really solid pull for you there, right there, Michael. And talk about solid pulls. This is absolute piss missile of a card right here. That is a white Logofractor auto of Jacob Mizorowski out of 30. 12 of 30 to be exact. And that's a big boy card right there. That card puts on his big boy pants and goes to work, has his morning coffee. It's a big one. It's a big one. Anyways, congrats on that one again, Jamie and the Brewers. That is a that one's a big boy. All right. Up next, hopefully the next quarter of this case can hold a candle to that one. That is 7166 coming up next. So I will be back here in 10 minutes, and we will have that for you then. So sit tight. I shall return. Peace. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and I'll be pulling your nukes. I mean, see you last break, right? Like, what's this dude talking about? See you last break. What's happening again this break? We'll be right back. Burp. All right, 7166 2025 Logofractor quarter case. Good Diamondbacks Anthony P, Braves Donnie N, the Orioles Gary B, Red Sox Eric O, Cubs William C, White Sox Ronald R, Reds Patricio M, Guardians Kurt D, Rockies Patricio M, the Tigers Ronald R, Astros William C, Royals Steve F, Angels Ronald R, the Dodgers Jose B, Marlins Adam B, Brewers Jamie C. I will check on the Twins. We got the Mets Adam B, Yankees John M, Hayes Mark K, Phillies Adam B, Pirates Mark K, Padres Scott M, Giants Alan S, the Mariners Brant E. We got the Cardinals Michael H, Rays Michael R, Rangers Lance M, Blue Jays Anthony O, and the Nats Tim E. Okay, well, I guess I got the Twins available. Sounds good. Let me get them up and live. Give me a second. Well. All right, so apparently Twins are available. So we're going to have them up right now. How was that? I just changed it and hit the check mark. And the stream's like, nah. We'll just go back to the old one. There we go. All right, Twins are pinned. Twins are live. Go get the Twins if you want the Twins in this Logofractor break. If you would like the Twins in this Logofractor break, go and get them. Like nukes, we all like, well, when it pertains to sports cards, anyways, right? Nukes are good. Nukities. All right, Dave with the Twins. All right, Dave, hopefully I get you some nukies. Big nukins. That's fucking bad. That was bad. I feel like that's the kind of nukes I wasn't talking about, right? Big nukes. It's either really bad or kind of good. I can't make my mind up on it. We've got a Mason Miller pink. That's not 250 going on the Padres. It was teed up. Yeah, he saw an opportunity for the big move. Yeah, like it was teed up, so I took a swing. We got Jack Churio and Josh Bell on the logos. We got Dylan C. Carson Wiseman on the rookie. And, well, look at there, Dave. Right away, getting to Joe Ryan. Little Joey R on the blue to 150 going out to the Twinkies. Going out to the Twinkies is Owen Casey on the rookie of the Marlins. Juan Soto, Kyle Teal, rookie of the White Sox. Nice CJ and a Warming Beneo, rookie of the Nats. I mean, it's a start, right, Dave? Pristine. Gang. That is a blue to 150. Mr. Strider. Nice Shohei. Ellie on the big take. Shane Baz, the Wizard of Baz. Mr. Perdomo and Rafi Flores, rookie. We got a Brandon Lau on the green going out the Pirates. That's going to be out of 99. That is bookend 99 of 99. As well. Chris Bryant. And Mr. Kurtz. Cags as well. A's and Royals, respectively. Schwellybach going out the Braves. And then O'Neal Cruz going out the Pirates. Sorry. God damn it. All right. Adam, yeah, this is the this is 7166. Absolutely. Logofractor. Quick. Looks like you got the. Well, you got a few different teams, I believe, in this one. 7166. Adam. And pretty solid Samuel Basayo on the gold logo. That's got out of 50 going out the order. Yes, sir. Phil's Mets and Fish, Adam. Yep, that's what I got you down as. Phil's Mets and Fish, absolutely. That is bookend numbered 1 of 50 on that Samuel Basayo as well. Nice Bryce Elders there, too. There's Bobby Whitrack and crew, Marcelo Mayer as well. Shut up, phone. There's Salvi Perez, Boba Shett. Followed by a Ryan Jeffers. Another parallel for you, Dave. Going out to the Twins. It's out of 250 on the pink. Miggy Vargas on the logo going out to the Whitey Sox. There's a Bryce Harper on the 91, followed by Ketel Marte of the Diamondbacks. And Matt Olson of the Braves, Luis Castillo of the Mariners. 2 boxes left here. Well, that's a pretty solid one for the Brewers. That is an orange Logofractor Wrecking Crew, Jackson Churio. Brewers kind of case so far with that Ms. White auto to 30 out of the last break, and now this Churio orange to 25 Wrecking Crew. It's a pretty solid pull. Royce Lewis to the Twins on the logo. Rome's on the rookie big ticket. Yuri Perez to the Marlins. Got another orange coming up. That's a Schwarber going out the Phils. So there you go, Adam. Pretty solid Schwarbeast. That's going to be out of 25 as well. 21 of 25 on the Schwarber. Carter Jensen, rookie to the Royals. We got a gold coming up as well. And it looks like an image variation gold. Also, that is going to be, wow. This case is a hot one. It's got nuke after nuke after nuke in it. And that's definitely a bang bang. That's going to be Mr. PCA, Pete Carroll Armstrong, on the gold image variation. Numbered 18 of 50, going out to William C. and the Cubbies. It's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. Yeah, that's a good one. Just, I mean, nukey nuke. Nukey nuke. So far out of the first two quarters of this case, I mean, the PCA gold image variation to 50. The Junior Caminero orange image variation to 25. And the white Logofractor auto of Jacob Mizorowski out of 30. Now that one's on a different level than all these, but this one's a pretty big one right now too. So go Cubbies. Go Cubbies. That is a so here we go. Yeah, all Chrome is going crazy right now for whatever reason. Nice Carson Bench. Nah, these boxes, this is the only Logofractor box right here. Michael, if you think these boxes are $275, they ain't quite that high yet, but I mean, they are climbing by the day. I can't believe that regular Chrome hobby boxes are almost $400 in the secondary market right now. Now that's crazy. Oh. Regular Chrome. Oh, I see what you're saying. So a regular. Okay, so you're saying no parallel is up for $275, just the image variation. Not even talking orange. And if you pull it out, you must it's for safety, people. More on that later. But that is a green 91 out of 99. Mr. Mike Trout. Nice password Garcia right there. We got a Samuel Basallo Wrecking Crew rookie to the Orioles, a Jacob Marcy to the Fish, Mason Wynn, and a Mo Baller to the Cubbies. Not a Cubby anymore, unfortunately, though. Luis Marias on the purple to 75. Nice McGonigal rookie. Michael's like, James, you're an idiot. I clearly said what I was talking about, and you didn't understand me. There's a Cags on the Perspectives. Nice Chris Bassett to the O's. We got another gold coming up. There's Mason Barnett. What's this gold? Is that one? We'll take a Troy Melton gold auto. Well, we'll take that too. Or I guess the Tigers, let's say, should take that. And that's going to be Rattle. There you are, sir. When logo hits, it does hit. I would agree with that, Mike. 100%. All right. All right. We got two pinks. These are out of 250. Ryan Jefferson of the Twins and Mason Miller of the Padres. Couple of blues as well. Bryce Trang to the, these blues are out of 150. Bryce Trang to the Brewers and Joe Ryan to the Twins. And we got a couple of greenies. Brandon Lau, that's going out to the Pirates. It's bookend 99-99. And the 91 Mike Trout to the Angels is out of 99 as well. Sleeve and safe, promises. We got a purple to 75 Luis Marias to the A's. Followed by a couple of oranges here. Kyle Schwarber to the Phils. That's out of 25. And a Sweet Jackson Trio Wrecking Crew to 25 to the Brewers. Samuel Masayo gold rookie. That's going to be bookend numbered 1 of 50. Pretty solid card there, to be sure. To be sure. Troy Melton on the gold auto out of 50. Going out to the Tigers. It's pretty sweet one there. And this absolute nuke is a gold image variation of PCA. Your 2026 NL MVP. What? I said it. I didn't stutter. That is out of 50. 18 of 50. That's a nuke too. So Logofractor did his thing tonight. And then yeah, Michael, the silver packs out of the series. Well, I mean, I did pull the Murakami Super out of those silver packs, but on the whole, it didn't feel too good. Wait, what? Overall, yeah, the silver packs sucked ass. Right? Silver packs are not good this year, for sure not. Got some more Series 2 jumbo cases coming up, so we'll see if we can make pennants. But I did pull the Murakami Super non-auto out of there, so it's kind of hard to be really mad at him. And out of Series 1, I pulled the... Well, here's the thing, is I pulled two Superfractors. I pulled the, if you remember, out of Series 1 silver packs, I pulled the Kyle Schwarber Superfractor auto. And then out of Series 2 silver packs, I pulled the Murakami. Mutaka Murakami. Non-auto super as well. There's a cream for that? Indeed there is. Alright guys, I'll be back. We did have to reschedule that Leaf Metal Jumbo break, so we are going right into break number 7168. That's going to be our Pristine, and that's not scheduled for a while. I don't think it's scheduled for an hour and a half, to be honest with you. So we're not waiting for it. We're just gonna run it. But really, yeah, that's a crazy hit. That's a big boy hit right there. Wow. 101 Shohei auto for the Angels. Pop out a tribute last night. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'll be back in probably 15 minutes. I mean, we are going to be way early on that. I'm going to give it a little bit of time here to get there, but I'll be back, and we will start ripping on Pristine, and then we'll have Seasons of the Sun, and then we'll be done for the night, unless we fill out that random team breakup on eBay. I think 12 teams left in that, something along those lines. So, sit tight. I'll return. More nukes on the way. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, and as always, be doing your ribbon. All right, here we go. We have got some Pristine going on. Let's get a full case action here. Full set. All right. We got a full case here. We got 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, 6 there. Whatever I roll, we'll break now. That is going to be deuces. So we're going to break this top stack now. This other stack goes tomorrow. On the morrow. You know what? Son of a bitch. Sonny bitch. I gotta grab those off the printer real quick. But after that, I promise that we'll do some ripping. It's been that kind of night. Be right back. Is there any Nolan Ryan? I do not believe so, not in this run of anything. There might be a baseball. Hold on, let me tell you. Are you talking about in the mem, Chris? I assume. There might be a baseball in this one. Nope, big fat liar I am. No, there's no Nolan Ryan. No Nolan Ryan. Unfortunately. All right, we got 7168, 2026 Topps Pristine half case. We got Diamondbacks, Anthony P, Braves, Christopher W, the Orioles. Jonathan B, we got the Red Sox, Jonathan L. Cubs, Jeffrey K, the White Sox, Douglas F. We got the Reds, Chris P, Guardians, Douglas F, the Rockies, Gary W, Tigers as well, and the Astros. We got the Royals, John M, Angels, Laura S, Dodgers, Brian B, Marlins, Laura S, Brewers, Forrest P, the Twins, Gary W, Mets, Darren M, Yankees, John M, A's as well, the Phillies, Gary W, Pirates, Jonathan B, Padres, Sean M, Giants, George B, Mariners, Chris R, the Cardinals, Laura S, Rays, Gary W, Rangers as well, Blue Jays, Chris P, and the Nats, Gary W. Let's rock them. I'm digging the no more tri-packs, though. I can tell you that right now. All right, Mr. Freeland and Dansby. Jeremiah Jackson, there's a plated and polished Simo going out to the Angels. Jordan Westberg on the painted corners. Michael Bush and Eugenio Suarez. Nice Pristine Wilderness Altuve going out to the Stros. And a beautiful Aqua Aaron Judge that is number 169 of 199. Going out the Yanks. Garrett Cole on the painting corners going out the Yanks, Rosarina, and Rooker on the refractor. Drew Gilbert, Rook. And we got a Bobby Witt on the polished. Spotless. I don't know why I keep wanting to call those polished, but anyways. Sweet Trey Savage going out the Blue Jays on the purple. That's going to be out of 99. We got George Valera and Lindor on the refractors. Lou Bob, Chris Bryant, and Geraldo Perdomo with a Kurtz on the plated and polished. And we got a Carson Weisenhut on the purple. That's out of 99 going out the Giants. Jimmy Crooks on the rookie refractor. And Hunter Goodwin on the Rockies as well. There's a Roman Anthony plate and polish going off the Red Sox. C.J. Abrams on the painted corners of the Nets. Nice Miz refractor and Christian Moore refractor, both rookies. Brewers and Angels, respectively. Final base pack. There's an Nolan Ryan. Well, there's an Nolan Ryan. It's a refractor. Or it's not a refractor. It is a spotless. And a sweet Trout painting the corners. Don't leave it, people. If you pull it out, you must then sleeve the Trout. That is the rules. It is for safety. It is for sharing. In case one would like to whip it out and play with it later, it needs to be protected and sleeved. Write that down and remember that. It's the law. We got a Pristine Pieces Jazz Chisholm. That's going out to the Yanks. That's going to not be numbered, as it is the base one, but a very nice Jazz nonetheless. Going to the Yanks, and a Alberto Hernandez going out to the Marlins on the green Pristine. That is out of 150. And our final one of this box is going to be a Bubba Chandler. Base Pristine auto going out to the Pirates. I was going to say, did we get screwed a pack? No, there was just one sticking to the back of those. We do got all 6 base packs there. Thought for a second we were screwed out of the pack, though. Wouldn't have been surprised. Wouldn't have been surprised. Cal Ripken Jr. going out the O's on the spotless. Followed by a George Brett Aqua. That's out of 199 going out the Royals. Ooh, got Willie Mays on the painting corners, the Giants, Matt Chapman, and Roki Sasaki on refractors. Ellie and Carson Williams. Followed by Roberto Clemente. Nice Pristine Wilderness Lindor to the Mets. And a Hunter Green Gold going out the Reds. That one be out of 50. The 2 and Brian Reynolds on refractors. Churio, the Beavers. And nice spotless Ohtani going out the Dodgers. And an Aaron Judge blue Pristine Wilderness going out to the Yanks. That's going to be bookend numbered 1 of 75. So really nice Judge there for you. John? We got J-Ram on the refractor, Willie Mays as well, and a Lawrence Butler. 2. Carter Jensen rookie. There's a plated and polished Colson Montgomery rookie to the White Sox. Andrew Painter on the painting the corners. Colson Montgomery and Mackenzie Gore, White Sox and Rangers respectively. There's a plated and polished Kyle Tucker going out the Dodgers. Followed by a blue Drake Baldwin to the Braves. That's going to be out of 75. 75. Mookie and Kyle Schwarber on refractors. Dodgers and Phillies, respectively. There's a Ichiro on the spotless going out the Mariners. Followed by a Yoshi on the green going out the Dodgers. It's out of 150. We got Bryce Terang and nice Murakami refractor rookie going out to the Whitey Sox. How about Kyle Karros going out the Rockies on the blue Pristine auto? That is going to be out of 75. Very nice one there. And to the Red Sox, Mr. Peyton Tolley. That is a base Pristine auto. And then we got a relic auto. It is a thicker one, so it should be lower numbered. Indeed it is. That is a Bucks having, well, he hurt right now, yeah? Or is he back? Or either way. Definitely having a good year. Had a good year. Having a good year. That is a Byron Buxton on the orange popular demand auto relic out of 25 going out to Twins. Very nice one there for you, Gary. Let's go ahead and set that down there. Love it, love it. Good chunk on that one, indeed. Final box here. All right, we got a Savage, Jimmy Crooks. Followed by Roman Anthony, and we got a plated and polished Mookie Betts to the Dodgers with a Cags, Pristine Wilderness Orange out of 25 going out the Royals. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Nice Babe Ruth refractor and Jackson Churio as well. We got a Yamamoto on the Pristine Wilderness. Dylan Beavers on the painting the corners of the O's. Tatis and Brandon Sproat on refractors. Mr. McLean rookie. A Murakami on the Pristine Wilderness of the White Sox. Hunter Goodman on the painting the corners of the Rockies. Kyle Stowers and Riley on the refractors. Nice Savage rook. Freddie Freeman on the spotless going to the Dodgers. There's a CJ Kafis on the purple. That's going to be out of 99 going out the Guardians. O'Neill Cruz refractor and Trey Turner as well. There we got a plate and a polish Junior Cammy going out the Rays. Followed by Carson Bench painting the corners of the Mets. Kyle Tucker, the refractor, and Shota Imanaga as well. What we got here? We got an amped. That is an Acuna Jr. amp. These are SSPs, these amped inserts. So we'll take that for sure. Or shall I say, Christopher? We'll take that one. Very badass amped. Acuna Jr. Those are tough pulls. So, congrats on that one. Those are actually pretty cool looking this year. Take that all day long. All day long. And a James Wood on the Aqua to $4.99. That is, or to $1.99 rather. Sorry. James Wood going off the Nets. Jackie on the painting corners, the Dodgers, Lindor, the Mets, and a Connor Griffin refractor of the Pirates on our last base card. Yeah, it's definitely a banger. Those amped are absolutely sweet. Good looking cards, man. Pick that all day long. And yes. Going out to Jeffrey. That is a Mark Grace on the purple Pristine. Going to the Cubbies. Love that he's in more products this year. That's actually, I think I went years without pulling the Mark Grace out, and I pulled like 5 or 6 this year. It's okay by me. This is a Cubbies friendly break, of course. That's out of 99 and going out to the Cubbies. Very nice. And pretty solid one here. That is a primaries. Numbered to 10. Alex Freeland going out to the Dodgers. Numbered 7 of 10 to be exact. So nice primary Freeland auto. And our final card of the break is going to be our auto relic. That is a Jackson Churio going out to the Brewers. On the Pristine Pieces auto relic. That is the base Pristine Pieces auto relic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Crisis averted. Kind of. Give me a few seconds to clean this up, and we'll recap it for you. All right, let's go. We got our Aquas. These are out of $1.99. We got James Wood to the Nats, George Brett to the Royals, and a sweet Aaron Judge going out to the Yanks. And next up are our purples. These are out of 99. We got a CJ Kayfus to the Guards, Carson Weisenhunt to the Giants, and nice Trey Savage to the Blue Jays. We got a green to 150, Yoshi Yamamoto to the Dodgers. Couple of blues. These are going to be out of 75. We have Drake Baldwin to the Braves, and a sweet Aaron Judge Pristine Wilderness. His bookend numbered 1 of 75 and going out the Yanks. Then we got a gold Hunter Green going out the Reds. That's going to be out of 50. And an orange Pristine Wilderness Jack Kaggs. That's going out the Royals. That's out of 25. 15 of 25. And then our autos. We got 2 base autos, base Pristine autos. A Peyton Tolley to the Red Sox, followed by a Bubba Chandler going out the Pirates. Then we got a purple Mark Grace going out the Cubbies. That's going to be out of 99. Love it. The primaries, Alex Freeland rookie auto. That's going to be out of 10 and going out the Dodgers. With a Kyle Karros on the blue. That's going to be out of 75 and going out the Rockies. Then we got the Heriberto Hernandez on the green. That's going to be out of 150 and going out the Marlins, rather. Sorry. Our auto relics. Did get some decent ones. 2 base Pristine Pieces auto relics. We got a Jackson Chourio of the Brewers, followed by a Jazz Chisholm to the Yanks. And this nasty popular demand orange Pristine auto relic is out of 25, and it is the Bucks, Byron Buxton going out the Twins. Really nice chunky patch there. It's a pretty solid pull. And talk about solid pulls, how about the SSP amped Ronald Acuna Jr. going out the Braves? First one I pulled out of the set of those. I believe I pulled 1 or 2 last year, but that's a really nice amp. Going out to the Braves and Acuna. Or, I mean, you know what I mean. It's going out to the Braves. All right, peoples. That was another successful Pristine break. So, up next, we got 7169. That is going to be a Leaf Seasons in the Sun full case break. Again, if you were not here or didn't get the message yet, I did have to reschedule the Leaf Metal Draft Jumbo case till tomorrow. But we do have these Seasons in the Sun. Still got, I think, 12 spots left in the random. So if we can fill that out by the next break, we will break that. Otherwise, it should break tomorrow. So I'll see you guys back here in just over 10 minutes. Not in a super hurry. This one's not supposed to start for, boy, almost 2 hours. No, hour and a half. Hour and 39 minutes to be exact. Anyways, we're going to run it here in about 10-15. So I'll be back and we will finish off our night with Seasons of the Sun. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and I'll be doing the ribbon. All right, people. Final break of the evening. Unless some miracle happens, we fill out the rest of that random, then we can rock that one as well. But other than that, here we are. With some Leaf Seasons in the Sun. See what kind of nastiness we can pull out of this tonight. Boomskis. Perfect. All right. We hit 71, 69, 2026 Leaf Seasons in the Sun. Full case. We got Diamondbacks, Rob P, Braves, Laura S, and Orioles, Nathan S, the Red Sox, Thomas K, Cubs, Matt R, White Sox, Brandon H, Reds, Laura S, Guardians, Thomas K, Rockies, Rob P, the Tigers, Kevin L, Astros, Brandon H, Royals, Dan N, Angels, Laura S, the Dodgers, Tony Y, Marlins, Brandon H, Brewers, Robert D, the Twins, Dick B, Mets, John G, Yankees, Bradley N, A's as well, Phillies, Dan N, Pirates, Dan N, the Padres, Nathan S, Giants, Laura S, Mariners, Laura S, Cardinals, Mickey M, Rays, there is none. Rangers, David H, the Blue Jays, David H, Nats, E and D, and the unaffiliated go out to Mark K. All right. Well, let me get a few things ready here. Well, shit to it. Well, whatever. Shit the bed. All right, let's go. Just had to get random.org open, a few other things open. Open sesame. All right, as I always say at the beginning of a Leaf Seasons in the Sun break, there is a checklist in the description of my listing for player assignments. The basic rule is longest tenured team for retired players, active team for active players. We will follow that checklist and the team assignments to a T. There's also multiplayer cards under each team as well if the card is meant to be that team's card. They will go to that team. Regardless of what the year says on the cards here in Leaf Seasons in the Sun, it does have some year-specific cards. We will follow the player assignment list. Longest tenure team, regardless of what year is on the card for a certain player. So, just always like to get that out of the way. That way it's predetermined. That's why I put that player assignment list in the checklist or in the description, right? So it's predetermined before the break even happens. And that way you guys know if you're chasing a certain player. It's actually a better way to do it because you know if it's chasing a certain player, you know which team to grab to get that player, regardless of anything. So here we go. All right, we go. Lucas Moore going out the Guardians. That is out of 35 on the Draft Gems. And then we got debut season. That is a green out of 7. We got Dusty Baker, Andy Messersmith, Al Oliver, and Ted Simmons. So that's one we're going to have to random. We will do that here in just a moment. Do that by dice, though. So don't have to go over to random.org to get that one random off. We got a Will Clark. Nice thrill. That's going to be going out the Giants on the level of the game used. That's out of 40. If you're not familiar with Leaf Seasons in the Sun, every single patch in this set is game used. And we got a Will Brick. Mr. Brick, I believe, goes to the Blue Jays. That is a green Prep Phenoms out of 15. Will Brick. All right. We need a die. So we're going to go left to right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whatever I roll, that's what player will win. 5 or 6 gets a reroll. That is a 6, so we'll just reroll. That is a 4. So that's going to go out to Mr. Ted Simmons and the Cardinals. Mr. Ted Simmons and the Cardinals. Nice one there for you. Mickey. Also, we will not do a recap of Seasons in the Sun because it takes about as long as the break does to recap it. So, might as well just have the fun and watch the break. All right, it takes about the same amount of time. And you get to see all the sweet cards that are pulled. All right, going out to Pirates. We got a Derek Curry. There's a Magic of Baseball. That's going to be out of 35. And sweet one of the Astros. That is Mr. Nolan Ryan on the green Magic of Baseball out of 4. Badass Nolan auto. All right, we got the Let's Play 2. That is going to be Be Home Blyleven, Frank Viola. That is going out the Twins. Really nice one there. That's out of 35. Again, all game used. And how about another thrill? That's going to be a Platinum to 8 signature souvenir. Will the Thrill Clark going out the Giants. Nice. Nice. How about a Captain? That is a Platinum for Love of the Game used. That's going to be out of 20. And a game used jersey going out the Yanks. Love that one. Going out the Twins, we got a Draft Gems Carson Tinney. That is out of 75. And Mr. Jackson Flora. Why do I'm not retaining any of these. I need to break more. That's going out to the Giants on the Jackson Flora. That's out of 35. And then we got the franchise. The franchise 4. This is going to be a 1 of 1. So Alan Trammell, Lou Whitaker, Miggy Cabrera, Denny McLain. That's going out to the Tigers. Congrats on that one, Kevin. As that is a 1 of 1 quad auto. Hollow gold style. There we go. Bag it and tag it. Boom. And to the ticker we go. That is 1 of 1, number 2,112 since January 1st of this year. Ticker, keep on ticking. Lots of 1E1s this year. Still got plenty of year left as well. Going out the Astros. That is a Jose Cruz on the summer days out of 35. And then another debut season. That's going to be Jeff Kent, Pedro Martinez, Mike Piazza, Brett Boone. That is out of 40. Again, we will random that one here. Again, it'll go longest tenured team for each one of those players, though. And a Dave Parker, that's going out of the Giants on the peak season. That's out of 40 with a, looks like a piece of glove in there, along with 3 bat relics. That's pretty cool. And then we got a Cameron Flukie. Cameron Flukie going out the Tigers. On the Magic of Baseball, that's out of 35. All right. Let's random this debut season off here. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 or 6. Get to re-roll again. That was a quality roll. That's out of 2. That's going out to Pedro Martinez. It's going to be the Red Sox on Pedro. We got a the Summer of Glove, Scott Rowland. That's going out to the Phillies. That is a silver. It's going to be out of 35. And going out the Angels, we got a Jaron Advincula. That is out of 75 on the Draft Gems. And a Let's Play 2 red. Burt Ply11 Frank Viola going out to the Twins again. That's out of 6. What kind of patches the other one got in it? Same kind of patches right there. But you got the silver to 35 and the red to 6. Therefore you did. And then a field of dream teams. We got Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt, George Foster, Reggie Jackson, Carl Yastrzemski, and friend of the program, Steve Garvey. That is out of 6. Or out of 5, rather, it's a Brown. 5 of 5. Legend has it, if you put that Steve Garvey jersey or like up to your ear and listen really close to you, you can hear him shushing people. That's just, legend has it. If you know, you know. Top to bottom, left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good luck, everybody involved. That is a Uno. That's going out to Pete Rose and the Reds. So, solid one there for you, Laura. All right, that was our halfway point as well. So 5 boxes left here. We got to get a booklet or a flash rewind or a whatever the hell those things are called. I'll call them flash rewinds. They're not flash rewinds. I can't remember the name of them though. Whatever they are. We got a Chris Okopian. I believe he is still. He's Nets. That is going out the Nets. Magic of Baseball in the Chris Okopian. That's out of 35. And then the franchise favorites. Yadi Molina, Ted Simmons. That's a badass one right there. Future Hall of Famer, both catchers. Pretty badass. That's going to be out of 6 on the red. And going out the Cardinals. And we got another one headed to the Cardinals. That is an Albert Pujols on the For Love of the Game used out of 5. Nice game used there. And Jim Leyritz going out the Yankees on the red For Love of the Game used. That's out of 6. Going out the unaffiliated, that is a Prep Phenom Silver to 75, Archer Horn. And another debut season, got a couple of nice patches in there. That's going to be a Platinum to 20, Dwight Evans, Goose Gossage, Mike Schmidt, Gary Matthews. So again, we'll have to random that one off here pretty soon. As soon as we're done with the rest of this box. And nice Joe Mauer. That's going to go out to the Twins on the For Love of the Game used. That's out of 40. And Mr. Glavine going to the Braves on the Magic of Baseball purple. That's going to be out of 7. All right, let's get this one random. Again, left to right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 or 6 gets a reroll. That is going to be an Uno. Going to go out to Dwight Evans. Dwight Evans. I'll just double check. I'm going to anyways. I'm pretty sure that is absolutely Red Sox, but yeah, okay. That was a no-brainer. I always double check anyway, but yeah, pretty much the whole career for Red Sox. Played a little bit for the Orioles, but pretty much whole career for the Red Sox. And so that's where that one's going. So nice one there for you, Thomas. We need a Cloud9 booklet. I believe we got one here. Sure as FD. All right. Going off the Braves, we got a Jensen Hirschkorn. And that is a Platinum 35 on the Prep Phenoms. And we got a Mike Schmidt on the Summer of Glove going out the Phillies. That's going to be out of 35. Then a Let's Play 2. That's the first Let's Play 2 that is going to need to be random. Usually all of them are the same team, guys. But that is going to be between the Red Sox and the Padres because it's Wade Boggs and Tony Gwynn. That's out of 7. Pretty sweet one there. So let's get that done real quick before we unearth the Cloud 9 booklet. Should be a pretty nasty Cloud 9 booklet, too, because that is out of 2. I think that's the lowest numbered. Honestly, I hope that's a relic booklet, because those relic booklets would be nasty. All right, so 1, 2, and 3 to the Red Sox and Boggs, 4, 5, and 6 to the Padres and Tony Gwynn. That is going to be a 5. So the Padres are going to take that one. Congrats on that one, Nathan. All right, could either be autos or relics. It is going to be autos. And it's going to be a pretty sweet one. We got pitchers galore. That is a Silver Sparkles. First off, we got Nolan Ryan, Fergie Jenkins, Jim Palmer, Doc Gooden, Mike Mussina, John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling. Pretty filthy. Again, out of 2 on that one. So this one we're going to need to go on over to random.org for. So we go top to bottom, left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Give it a shot here. That's going to be Nolan Ryan in the Astros, Fergie Jenkins in the Cubbies, Jim Palmer in the Orioles, Doc Gooden in the Mets, Mike Mussina in the Orioles, John Smoltz in the Braves, Greg Maddux in the Braves, Randy Johnson in the Mariners, and Kurt Schilling in the Phillies. Just so everybody knows who's involved. Let me go get random.org set up here. Well, first we need a dice roll of 5 or better for the spreadsheet. That is a qualifying roll of 9. All right. 9 for 9 spots. Follow me over the computer screen here. All right, so we're here at random.org. I do have 1 through 9, as we just assign each player a number. I'm going to random this list 9 times, like the dice said. Whatever number's on top after the 9 randoms is going to be the number that wins, and we will go back and see which player that number was assigned to, and that team will win the card. So good luck 9 times on the random. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this last one. Good luck, number 9. Player number 8 is going to win. That is 8 was on top. As you can see, I did random that one 9 times. Player number 8 was on top. I did random it 9 times like I said. And again, player number 8 was on top. So let's go find out. Oops, that's wrong. That's the wrong button. All right, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is going to go out to the big unit. Randy Johnson and the Mariners. Laura, you are going to get that badass 9 auto booklet, the Cloud 9 booklet, numbered to 2, 1 of 2. Congratulations, a lot of great names on that booklet, to be sure. That is absolutely filthy. All right, 2 boxes left here. Tim Tebow. For love of the game, he was going out to the Mets. Everybody wants a Tim Tebow. And Hojo going out to the Mets on the summer days. That's going to be out of 25. And another summer days. That one's going out to the Braves. That is a Dave Justice. That's going to be out of 6. And what a sweet patch that has in. All right, hold on. Let me get this one all set up, taken care of before we show up at this Tony Oliva. First off, just look at that Tony Oliva patch. Look how badass that game-used Tony Oliva patch is. My God, I just want to give it to the Twins by default on that one, right? You know, at some point it should be, okay, nastiest patch is going to win the card. That one's going to win by that criteria pretty much every time. All right. The baseball rewind. We do have Carl Yastrzemski. Tony Oliva with that sick Twins patch right there. I mean, this is cool. Rusty Staub. We got Jim Wynn, Bill Mazeroski, Harmon Killebrew, Phil Niekro, Tom Seaver, Tony Perez, Gaylord Perry, Matty Alou, and Clete Boyer. So we're going to go top to bottom, left to right, front to back on this one to assign numbers. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we need a dice roll or 5 or better for the spreadsheet. Not spreadsheet, sorry, for random.org. That is going to be a qualifying roll of 6. Let me go get random.org set up again. All right, we got that set up. Follow me on over there. So here are again, but this time we have a list of 12 numbers because we have 12 players on the card. We're going to random this list 6 times like the dice said on this roll. So same rules apply. Whatever numbers on top after the 6 randoms, we'll go back and see what player that is, and that team will win the card. So good luck. 6 randoms on this once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, and this last one, number 6. We got card number 4. Card number 4 is going to take that. As you can see, I did random this list 6 times. Card number 4 is going to take that again 6 times on the random, and card number 4 is, or spot number 4 is going to take that one for sure. And that is going to go out to Jim Wynn. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jim Wynn and the Astros is going to take that one. 11 years for the Astros. And Jim Wynn. So congrats on that one, Brandon. There you are, my friend. And one final box. Oh, we got another one. Usually they get one of those per case, so it's nice that we got a second one. And that's a sweet Tony Gwynn that's going out to the Padres. That is going to be out of 40 on the peak season. 1994. Going out to the Mets, we got Mike Piazza on the Summer Days Green set. And going out to the White Sox. We got Joey Volchko. That is a green draft gems out of 12. So we won there. And then we got another flash rewind, or baseball rewind, rather. This one's pretty sweet. It is out of 25. Hold on here. Let me get it all set up and taken care of again. In case you're wondering, these are 260s that these fit. Pretty thick bastards. All right, that's going to have Kevin Mitchell, Bo Jackson, Julio Franco, Hojo, Fred McGriff, Kirby Puckett. We got Will Clark, Greg Maddux, Wade Boggs, Brett Saberhagen, Don Mattingly, and Mark Grace. Pretty sweet card. All right, again, let's get a dice roll of 5 or better. Snake Eye's not going to qualify. Now we got a qualifying roll of 7. So again, I gotta go to random.org. I gotta get her set up again. All right. Follow me on over one last time. Same rules apply. Our dice roll is 7. Here's the 12 numbers. Top one wins after the 7 randoms. Good luck once, twice, 3 times. 4, 5, 6, and this last one, number 7. Card number 11 is going to win that. Again, we go top to bottom, left to right, front to back. I guess I didn't assign them numbers, but same thing we just did on that other one. So player number 11 is going to win that one. We random it 7 times like dice said. Number 11 wins. Random it 7 times like dice said. Again, number 11 wins. So let's go back to the card. And we got front, top to bottom, left to right, front to back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That player is going to be Don Mattingly. Is going to take that one. So the Yankees and Bradley is going to get that sweet one. That is a pretty sweet one for you, Bradley. There you are, sir. Nice one there. Got the Mark Grace patch. I like that. That's a good Cubbies one right there. You should get one Cubby on there. And the Kirby Puckett game used bat on there, too. It's pretty bad. They're all pretty bad. But anyways, that'll do it for the break and the night. Again, had to reschedule that Leaf Metal Draft Jumbo case for tomorrow. So that'll happen tomorrow. And then, yeah, I had kind of a short night, but it was a good one. Pulled a lot of nukes tonight. So much of the same will happen tomorrow. Should be able to, is an unexpected thing that stopped me from doing a live fill tonight. So should be able to do a live fill tomorrow night. So I'll see you guys then. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everybody hanging out. And I will see you again tomorrow night. And until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. Catch you guys later.